I'm Brian Schaefer, and in 1993 in Tampa, Florida, I got the keys to this warehouse. An empty shell, no ramps, no events, no history in a city that meant nothing to skateboarding. Throughout the last 20 years and everyone's experience through these walls, it is now known throughout the world as Skatepark of Tampa. It means something, and it's truly been one hell of a ride. This is where it all started in 1993. This little square rectangle, which represents 1/10 of what is now the skate shop, and all that over there. Of course, it evolved. Those were our residents for everybody that used to come down and live here. Occasionally, parents would be checking in, and Justin Bokuma would come out fully tattooed, shirtless, and head to the shower with his flip-flops and his towel over his shoulder, and parents would be like, "What the hell? Where am I?" You know, and the poor little kid would be terrified. If these walls could talk, or these hallways, they've hosted 20 years of not only the industry's experience, but the spectators. When we first opened, all we had was a vert ramp, and it used to be right here. If it wasn't for Paul Zitzer, we might not have the Skatepark of Tampa, because he contributed his vert ramp to this, and that was the big part of the foundation of getting it started. A year later, after we opened the doors, we realized we needed to move the vert ramp because it happened to be right in the middle of the street course. So we took it apart in 3 sections and pushed it into that corner, which are now offices. You may not know vert skating today, but back then it was essential, and it was a part of skateboarding more so than it is now. I remember one year, Danny Way first came back after a really bad, he broke his back actually, but the one year he was killing it. He won the vert ramp contest, and he got 2nd place in street. Back 360 mute over this hip into the bank. Moments that I'll never forget. So back in the day, as every year, we changed the course, but right here, there was a handrail here. And Tom Penny, switchback lip, broken hand. Those are the people that you don't get to see every day, at contests especially. The Canadians were such a big part of living here from 93 to 95, and Bill Weiss naming one of them.
Hello, this is the captain, and this is Roughneck Bill. How you doing? Just chilling out at the Skatepark of Tampa, smoking butts and whatnot.
His signature move, naked 540. Pretty awesome. Not a beautiful sight. The trick and actually the moments were, but not the rest of them. At every contest, we're always trying to figure out what we can do better or different. And in 2001, the end, Tony Hawk doing the loop, was real hip and popular at the time, like the loop. So Jim Thiebaud was like, Schaefer, why don't you just do a jam on the loop? Let people go for it. So it's like, wow, that sounds awesome. Ta-da, we now have a loop. I remember going, I'm gonna do it. or I'm gonna eat shit. When me and Peter were at the hospital, turns out contest kind of moved inside, it settled a little bit, and Bob was determined. Bob came out and did it switch. Another historic moment, you know, here in our little warehouse in Tampa, Florida. This is really like walking around and talking about the experience that I've had over the years. Experiences. I can't believe I went from 21 years of age to 41 years of age. So